Hi, my name is Amber and this is my December Christmas book haul. So Christmas has passed and I decided to show you guys just kind of the bookish items and books that I ended up getting for Christmas. I had no reason to buy this, but I decided to anyways. And that is Attachments by Rainbow Rowell. I just love this book so much. And when I saw the UK cover in my half price, I decided just to go ahead and pick it up because I love this cover and I think this book is fantastic and I am so happy to have another edition of this. Next is one that I actually ended up winning in a giveaway this month, and that is Renegade Red by Lauren Bird Horowitz. This is the sequel to Shattered Blue. Our main character sees a new boy at school and ends up learning that he is Fae and that his kind, when they come to her world, have to survive off of human light, which is acquired through human touch. It's a fun, fast-paced read. It's just one of those books that I really enjoyed reading and flew through pretty quickly, but being able to win the giveaway and get this book made me extremely happy. I cannot wait to dive into this and continue on with this trilogy. I am so excited to see where this goes. Now when I win this, the author was kind enough to also give me a bookmark which says Renegade Red on one side and has a quote on the other. The next book I ended up picking up this month was Ever the Brave by Erin Summerell. This is a sequel to Ever the Hunted. I did end up reading this month, so if you want to know more about my thoughts, that is in my December wrap-up, which I will have linked down below. Next are a few gifts from family. The first being An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. This is another one that I read this month, so I'll talk about it more in my wrap-up. But this is a fae story about a woman who paints portraits for the fair ones, and one day she ends up painting loneliness into one of the fae prince's eyes in the portrait, and it ends up causing a ton of drama and a ton of danger towards her. Next was Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. This is a contemporary about a girl who writes a webcomic that has become extremely popular online, and one day she runs into a boy at school who ends up being a super fan of her series and is writing fan fiction about it. It's really heartwarming, really adorable. It talks about anxiety really well in my opinion, and I thoroughly enjoyed the story. I do talk about it more in my wrap-up, which again I will have linked down below. Next I ended up getting Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This is the illustrated edition. I'm really excited to try and reread through the series by reading these editions, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but I cannot wait to start that. I'm so incredibly happy to have it. It's absolutely beautiful. Next I have Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. This is the collector's edition. Now the incredible thing about this special edition is there are a couple of stores, I believe it's Barnes & Noble and Second and Charles that are doing it, if I'm not mistaken, that have really special editions of this, which come in a box kind of similar to this, and the book is here and then there's some objects down at the bottom. First is a bookmark that just says Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard on one side and in a quote on the other. And it also comes with a beautiful art print. And the last item that comes with it is a bath bomb. So I'm hoping to maybe try and open this up some way because there's supposed to be a charm in it. But I promise you I'll post about it on my Instagram at some point, so go follow me on Instagram. I swear I will talk about whatever is in this. I don't know what it is yet. But I'm just incredibly excited to have the collector's edition because I just think it's absolutely beautiful on the inside and out. Taking the dust jacket off, you can kind of see the Red Queen on the side. It also has absolutely beautiful illustrations throughout the story as well, and I'm just incredibly happy to add this to my collection because I really enjoy this series and it is the reason why I am making this video and why I am part of this community, and I love this series so much and I'm so happy to have this. The next books I ended up picking up this month, we took a trip to see family for the holidays and I ended up making a stop through Second Charles, which you don't know is a place that I love with all of my heart. Unfortunately they didn't have a ton when I went, but they did have a couple of things that I decided to go ahead and pick up. The first being Sweep Volume 1 by Kate Tinnernan, I believe is how you say that. This is a bind up of the first 3 in the series and it's just one that I've seen some people talk about for a while and I just decided to go for it. From what I know, this is about witches, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun and really interesting. And the final book that I picked up this month was Alice in Wonderland. This is definitely an edition that I've had my eye on for the longest time because I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the illustrations on this and the way the art is done, as well as the fact that I just love the way the book looks without the dust jacket. But I'm just incredibly happy to have this. I think it's just another beautiful way to have the story that is so well loved. The next are just a few bookish items that I have. The first few things that I have are some pop figures. I have the Lupin pop figure, which I just think is absolutely adorable, and I love Lupin as a character, so I'm incredibly happy to have this. And my prized possession now, because it is one that I've been searching for forever and I cannot believe that my family was able to find this for me, and that is the Neville Longbottom pop figure. Neville is my favorite character. I absolutely adore him. Could not find it anywhere, no matter where I looked. I think it was supposed to be a Barnes & Noble exclusive, but every Barnes & Noble I've ever been in never has it. The next pop figures that I have are all Sailor Moon related. The second wave of the Sailor Moon pops ended up coming out this year. The next pop that I want to talk about, I actually ended up getting last month, but I forgot about the fact that I ended up getting it. Plus I wasn't sure if I wanted to talk about it in this because it's not technically book related, but that is the Diva Pop figure from Overwatch. I talk about Overwatch constantly and I love this game so much. Next, thanks to a friend, I ended up getting this Hufflepuff mug, which I am incredibly in love with. I'm diehard Hufflepuff. I will claim it forever and I am so incredibly proud to be Hufflepuff. So having this mug, it makes me so happy. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. The next two things are also Hufflepuff related that I got from family, and that is this Hufflepuff magnet, which I think is really adorable, as well as this Hufflepuff bracelet, which my sisters-in-law actually ended up making for me, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. Are these banned book socks from Out of Print that I have seen everywhere and just fallen in love with, and I'm so happy to finally have them. Then I have a couple of bookmarks. These first two are actually from my friend Erica, but the first is this Paris cutout bookmark, and I am in love with it. I think it's absolutely beautiful and so well made. And she also was kind enough to send me a Diva bookmark, which I think is adorable. And the last bookmark she got me was this little magnetic Hermione one. One of the things that my friend ended up getting me was this Elle candle. It smells like strawberries. I believe it's supposed to be strawberry shortcake if I'm not mistaken. There's just something about having an Elle related candle. I'm in love with it, but it smells fantastic and I think it's adorable. And the last bookmark that I want to talk about is from White Christmas. There was a movie watch along going on Instagram that I decided to be a part of, which I've mentioned before. We did a Hocus Pocus one in October. And the last item is this book sleeve. This is from the SoCal Girls, if I'm remembering correctly. I have been trying my hardest for the past couple of years to get a book sleeve. SoCal Girls ended up having a good deal going on this past month, and so I decided to go ahead and buy this book sleeve, and I'm so incredibly happy to have it. So that all the bookish items that I ended up getting this month. Let me know what you guys got this month. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.